What's up, everybody? I am bkbangatv. Welcome to another video. Today's video, I'm here to kind of dispel a myth. It's an ongoing folklore, MPC head belief. We all know that the MPC units have a distinct sound to it, and there was an ongoing debate about the MPC software sound in comparison to the MPC standalones, whether it be the X, the Live, or any of the legacy sounds, right? Now, I wish I had done this test in like a live test in the MPC 1.9 or the MPC 2.0, 2.2, but it seems as if Akai was listening to the naysayers and they did something in the circuitry of the software, because for some odd reason it's knocking differently right now. And I would like for anyone that views this video to join in the comment section and let me know if you can hear the difference once I play it for you. Also, if you have experienced this on your own with your own setup, because I was surprised. Like, I'm rudely awakened. And it sounds crazy. So I have the same sound or the same track loaded in the MPC. It's in plug-in mode, by the way. So I have the same sound coming out of the MPC Standalone Live, which I'm going to play first. Then I'm going to play the MPC in plug-in mode, and then we'll see the difference. So this is the MPC Live. Now that sounds smooth. It knock a little bit, but it's not cranked up. And I don't have any coloration going on from my interface. The volume on my interface, the preamps is set to 0. Usually when I track in or I record from the MPC Live into Studio One, I turn down the preamp because I don't want to add any additional color to it. Because I do all the boosting separately. So that was the MPC Live Standalone. Now I'm going to press play on Studio One, and it's going to trigger the MPC plugin, and we're going to hear the difference. Now that's a brave difference, right? So minus the little glitching that's happening. That's happening because it's buffering, because I'm doing the screen recording, screen capturing. So it's causing it to buffer a little bit. So what I'm going to do to eliminate that buffering, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to I'm going to export the sequence, and I'm going to drag and drop that into Studio One. All right, so the sequence is exported. I'm going to go ahead and drag that into Studio One. Now that's the WAV file from Studio One. As an export, I'm going to turn off the MPC plugin, and I'm going to play it from Studio One. And as you can see, it's clipping, like it peak levels at 3, and it's peaking at like 7 dBs over 0, right? So it's definitely in the red. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add a new track. I'm going to mute this wave that I just had, and I'm going to record in. This thing keeps messing up my. So now we getting audio coming in from the MPC. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit record. I'm going to turn on the punch in. I'm gonna set record. And unfortunately, the sync situation is still not working in the 2.5 setup. We got to figure that out. But outside of that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit record, take off the loop on the MPC. I'm gonna hit record, let it run for like a bar. Then I'm gonna press play on the MPC, and then we take it from there. So now we got it inside of here. Go ahead and clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna change the color of the wave so we could tell the difference of the two. So this lime green, neon green one is from the MPC, and then the one on top in blue is from the one that I dragged and dropped. And as you can see, it's kind of not really, well, I won't say not. There is a little bit of a difference. The blue wave is a little bit thicker than the green wave. The one in green is coming from the MPC Live, and it peaks at it peaks at 0.6 over the 0 decibel, but it stays consecutive at -6, right, on peak hold. And again, this one, is slapping, yo. And I don't know I don't know what they did in the circuitry again, because before it wasn't doing that. And I wish I had did that video that I said I was going to do a while ago. So we could have had the compare and contrast um of the two, but for whatever reason, this 2.5 is kind of slapping, yo, on some real. Again, there's nothing on the master outputs. It's just the sequence itself. That's very, very weird. It's very weird, Joe. So I'm gonna do one more test, and the test that I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to I'm gonna export this track. I'm gonna export it as a wave. Now I'm gonna bring it into the MPC. I'm gonna bring it into Studio One from the SD card. I just gotta find it. Where we at? So this is the audio file that I bounced down from the MPC. I'm gonna drag it in. And it gives us this little tail. Now, I'm gonna put this although it's in a similar color. Now, this third one, the wave, I'm gonna make this a little bigger. Pause. So we could tell by the wave, right? Now it's a little bit thicker than the one that we recorded in. But let's listen to the difference of sound. So the purple one is the one that I exported from the MPC onto the SanDisk. And it's similar to the export that I did from the actual plugin. So I'm gonna play it for you. So that's the one that we exported from the MPC. The green one is the one that we recorded direct. And the blue one, or the light blue, is the one that we dragged in from the plugin. purple is the exported one. So the exported one peaks at 0 dBs. It doesn't clip, but it's loud. The one that we exported in when we dragged and dropped it into Studio One, it clips and it's over the red. Right? The one that we recorded in, it peaks at -6. Now, again, I don't know what's going on with the circuitry. There's no coloration coming from my interface. There are no added there's no limiter or anything on in Studio One, period, and there's no limiter on the track itself in the MPC program. So I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm rudely awakened myself. I've done this in the past off camera, and the MPC won every time. I never recorded it, so that was my fault. But clearly there's a difference in the sound quality as far as the levels are concerned. And you could see the difference in the wave. Like if I widen this, pause, right? Make this a little wider. Like you could see there's a rigidness on, there's like it's definitely distorting here. Here it's distorting, but not as much, right? And this one is just it's smooth. Like there's nowhere else to go. It hit its ceiling on both of these, but on the green one, it's fat, but you still have room to still push it up some more. You can't really do much with these, the ones that's exported. Right? Let's look over here. That is my test. I hope it dispels the little myth that's going on that the MPC sound is different. I mean, it is different, but as far as we can see by the green, as it's turned all the way up, it came in at -6. And again, it'll be different for you because I did do a little bit of light mixing and leveling out of, each individual sound. But nonetheless, I didn't do anything outside of that inside of the MPC. So this is the MPC tracked in, this green one, This one down here, the purple, was the exported from the MPC, and this one is the exported from the drag and drop from the plugin. And if we're gonna say any of them would win, I don't know which one won. I'd say that the one that we tracked in gives me more options to boost the sound with, third-party plugins, if you will, and master it. The other ones just sound good as a 2-track, and you could give it to the artist, they get their rocks off, and then, you come back and you do your mixing. But that's pretty much it, man. Do remember that music is life. It is our DNA. Keep banging. Peace, love, light. Till next time. Hopefully, this lays the whole thing to rest. I'm going to do some research to find out if they added anything, if they fixed anything in the circuitry, because everyone was, that was something that people was complaining about for a while, that the MPC, the software, it wasn't sounding the same from the legacy units. So I don't know if they did something to the software to make it knock like that. But as you can see, what we're recording in is no difference. All right. So love and light till next time, y'all. Peace. There's also a difference in the way that the snare snaps on the one that we dragged and dropped from the plugin, opposed to the one that we exported from the MPC. Like there's a sizzle on the drag and drop one. Some may love that, some may hate that. But that's it, y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Skull and Bones, link is in the description. Be sure to hit the link up. Let me know if you like it or you loved it. Peace.